Good morning, my dear students. How are you? I hope that you are doing well. Today we shall tackle the vocabulary list of Unit 3, which is mainly about sports. We all know that there are different kinds of sports, such as tennis, football, swimming, horse riding, and many others, right? So the question is, what is your favorite sport? For me, my favorite sport is swimming. I learned how to swim since I was almost your age or even a bit younger. So, what about you? What is your favorite sport? Okay, I want to tell you that some sports are very dangerous, and that's why we call them extreme sports. They involve a high degree of risk. They are very risky, such as snowboarding, skydiving, mountain biking, and swimming with sharks. Yes, some people accept to swim with sharks. Now, I will show you a video about extreme sports, and I want you to see it very well, and then I want to know your opinions concerning these sports. So, what do you think of extreme sports? Hmm? Some people claim that practicing extreme sports make them get rid of fear and let them reach new goals. They are very adventurous people, while others say that they are very insane. At the most, the smallest mistake in these sports can cause our death. So what do you think? Will you ever accept to practice any of these sports? Huh? What do you think? Okay, anyway, now let's know new words that are related to sports. Okay, firstly, we will start with nouns. We said before that a noun can be a person, a place, an animal, a thing, right? For example, school, Mona, pen, jacket, right? Okay. This is the first noun today. What is this? Who knows? Huh? Yes, excellent. It is a life jacket, right? Okay, so what is a life jacket? It is a jacket without sleeves that is filled with air and is designed to help you float if you fall into water. For example, with this life jacket on, I can swim in the deep sea. Excellent, guys. Okay, let's move to this noun. What is this? Who knows? Huh, it's very easy, guys. Yes, it is a snorkel. Excellent. What is the definition? What is the definition of a snorkel? Yes, it is a tube that you hold in your mouth to help you breathe if you are swimming with your face underwater. For instance, Tom doesn't know how to use a snorkel. Okay. What about this thing that the boy has in his hands? Huh? Yes. This is a surfboard. Excellent. What is a surfboard? It is a long narrow board used in surfing. For example, Ali took his surfboard and went surfing. Okay. What about this one? Yes, it's a fishing rod. And what is the definition of a fishing rod? Hmm, yeah, it is a long pole made of plastic or wood with a line attached to it and a hook at the end of the line used for catching fish, right? For example, let's buy a new fishing rod and go fishing. Okay. And what is this thing in the boy's hand? Yes, this is a paddle. And we use paddle why? We use it to move small boats in the water, right? Here, it is a short pole with a wide flat part at one end or both ends, used for moving a small boat through water. For example, Mary used a paddle to move her boat. Okay. And what do we call these colorful, lovely things? Yes, it's a coral reef, right? Okay. What is the definition of a coral reef? It is a long line of coral that lies in warm, shallow water. For example, you can find coral reefs in the sea where it's hot and sunny. Yes. So now we finished the nouns and we shall move to the verbs. Okay. The first verb that we have today is try to guess. It means to make someone or something safe from danger. Uh, for example, if your sister is going to hurt herself, you're going to do what? Yes, you are going to save her, right? Okay. For example, he saved the child from drowning, as in this picture. Okay. And what is the second verb that means swim using a snorkel? Swim using a snorkel. What means so? Yes, a snorkel. Because snorkel here is a verb and a noun, right? This is a verb and this is a noun. Okay. So here we have the sea is incredibly clear, which is ideal to snorkel. Excellent, guys. The following one is something that means when a boat or a ship sails, it travels on the water. Which verb? Which verb means so? Huh? Yes, it's sail, like in this picture. So, what is the definition of this verb? When a boat or a ship sails, it travels on the water. Okay. For example, the boat sailed along the coast, right? The following one means to set up a tent and stay there for a short time. Huh. When we set up a tent, we are what? Yes, camped, right? Okay. Here we will camp by the river for the night. It means we will stay in a tent and like sleep in it and do everything there, okay? And now we shall move to the adjectives. We said an adjective, it might be a color, size, texture, or a shape, right? Okay. Can you describe the first picture, this one? Can you describe the weather? There is a what? Yes, there is a wind, right? So we say that the weather is, yes, windy, right? For example, the weather was so windy that we couldn't walk the streets. Like the wind was moving us and pushing us backward, then forward, and so on. Okay. The second adjective is warm. Why don't we go to the beach? The weather is so warm. It is ideal for swimming. Right? The third one is protective. Protective means providing protection against something harmful or something dangerous. Okay? He is very protective towards his sister. Whenever he finds her in trouble, he tries to protect her. Okay? He loves her so much. The following one, huh? You can see sun, right? So the weather is sunny. Okay? The weather is so hot and sunny, like in the summer in Egypt. In summer. Okay. Now we shall know different types of water sports. The first one is, try to guess. It is the sport of swimming submerged using a snorkel and a mask. What do we call this sport? Huh? Yes, we call it snorkeling. Snorkeling. We use a snorkel in snorkeling. Okay? And this is the second sport that we can do in the sea, in the ocean. Huh. It is swimming under the surface of the sea using tanks. Huh. What do we call it? Try to guess. Yes, excellent. You are super. We call it scuba diving. Scuba diving. Okay. The third one is the sport of riding the surf, especially on a surfboard. Huh, what do we call it? Yes, surfing. Okay, so it is the sport of riding the surf, especially on a surfboard. We call it surfing. The following one, it is the sport of handling or riding in a sailboat. Huh? Yes, it is sailing. In a sailboat, so it's sailing. Okay. All right. Then we have the sport or business of the business of catching fish. Huh? It is fishing, right? It's very easy. What about this sport? Huh? It is the use of a kayak for moving across water. What do we call it? Yes, we call it kayaking, right? And a kayak is a small, narrow watercraft um, which is propelled by means of a double-bladed paddle. Okay? Now we shall know different types of sports that are not related to water anymore. Okay? The first one is also known as horseback riding. It is the sport of riding horses. What do we call it? Huh? It's very easy. Come on. Yes, we call it, sorry, horse riding. Horse riding. Okay. The second one means to jump from a height while being attached to an elasticated rope. What is it? Yes, it is bungee jumping. Bungee jumping. Okay. Okay, the last sport that we have today is hang gliding. Okay, and it is the action of flying in hang glider. The action of flying in a hang glider, as you can see here in this picture. Of course, it's very scary, right? So this is the end of our video. I hope that you understood very well, and thank you. Bye.